Hello, hello. I'm gonna wait a couple minutes and set up the TikTok live while this is happening. But if you're coming in and you've got some questions, let me know. I'll do like this. I'm just gonna mute it for a second and then we should be ready to go. Today I want to show you, I posted a group that you can now connect Claude or Canva to Claude AI. So I'm going to do a little walkthrough of creating some images inside of Canva, sending them over to Claude, and then having Greenwood Social post them for us on social media. But give me 1 second so I can set all of this up. And I wonder, I don't need to, I'm just trying to. Okay. This one. I feel like this is going to be a mess. Okay, I'll just do this one separately from the TikTok one. Oh, hi, Rue. I think you're not muted. That's why I can hear you. There you go. Okay, that was the noise I was hearing. Okay, you just jumped in. I'm going to do Canva connecting to Claude, connecting to Greenwood Social. I was just trying to set up a TikTok live really quick. And if you have any questions, let's see. I see the caption here. Okay, if you have any questions while I'm going, feel free to pop them in there. I think if this is a live room, I think we can chat back and forth, but you can't share your screen, or maybe you can share your screen. We'll learn it together. Okay, give me a couple of seconds to set this thing up. And I actually want to set up Claude Code. Okay. So I'm going to go here and here. Okay. Go live. Okay, so I'm going to put this one in the background so it's just recording for me while I'm working here. And then for you, I'm going to share my Claude account. Not that one. Window, Claude. Okay, share. I'm actually, I think I need to share my whole desktop because we're going to do a couple things. Okay, I'm using regular Claude chat. And for my connectors, I have a couple new things here. For my custom connectors, I have Canva hooked up. Let's go to the settings so you could see them. Okay, so I have Canva hooked up and I have Greenwood Social. The instructions to hook up Greenwood Social are inside of that course that I have for 30 and 30. But let me switch over to sharing. What if I, okay. Sorry, it's just still housekeeping for a second. I'm gonna try to organize all of this. Okay, because I wanna pull up Canva. Okay, share. I'm gonna share this one. Okay, so the connector to connect Claude to our app, Greenwood. Nope, wrong one. Oh, I'm so nervous all of a sudden. Sorry. And then let me switch this so that everybody can see the full thing. Hi, if you're watching me on TikTok, I'm live inside of the group right now, and I'm going to show you. I used the wrong picture. We're actually doing 30 content posts in 30 minutes. Okay. Let me switch back over to this one. Okay. So I'm using this tool, Greenwood Social. It's our tool. You can access it inside of the link in my bio. What I'm focusing on right now is connecting to Claude. So we built out an MCP. If you don't know what an MCP is, it's just a connector. Okay, I need to share the whole entire screen. There we go. Window, this one. Okay. So our app, Greenwood Social, is content posting to social media. So all you have to do is make sure that you're connecting our app to Claude, and then you'll be able to do what I'm about to show you today. And then for TikTok, let me switch over. I think you know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do the call inside of the group, and then I'm going to come back and do the call with you guys because this is super, super difficult. So jump into the group. If you have been in the group before, you should have gotten an email yesterday to invite you back into the group. And then I'll just be back on TikTok in a second to show you how I'm doing it. But I'm going to jump off right now, and then I'll be back on TikTok live in a little bit. Okay, I'll see you guys later. Okay, and now. Okay, Rue, sorry. I was trying to do both at the same time, but I clearly cannot. Okay, I've been hearing more and more about Claude, but I've never used it before. So Claude is very similar to ChatGPT. I would argue that it's better than ChatGPT, but it's the same idea. It's an LLM. What we did is connect Greenwood Social to Claude so they can talk to each other. What I want to show you really quick is how to use both of them at the same time. So to start, you want to make your account inside of Greenwood Social. If you have that, awesome, head over to this tab. Then you'll want to go to Claude and start a new chat. And you can see here, it's very similar to ChatGPT, kind of the same idea. For connecting Greenwood Social, you'll need to go to Account, Settings, and then under Connectors, you'll do a custom connector. Mine is called Sochi just because I named it something different, but you would add a custom connector, Greenwood Social, and then add the MCP URL right here. Where is it? This one. Copy. We'll just add it right now, see what happens. Okay, add. Oh, it already exists, so it's not letting me do it, but that's how you would add that. And then to add Canva, you'll go to Browse Connectors, and it should be right there. But you can type in Canva and then connect Canva that way. Okay, so once we have Canva and Greenwood Social, the next thing we're going to do is make sure that all of our accounts are set up inside of Greenwood Social. So if we go to Connected Accounts, I have all of my accounts here already, but you could do the same by clicking Add Account. Inside of the course, I show you how to connect the accounts. There's a guide on how to do it, but I should post it here too. Okay, once those two things are connected, now inside of a new chat, we can say, can you confirm my Canva connection and my Greenwood Social connection? And then it'll tell us yes. And then, Rue, will you tell me a topic that you want to make content for? Or I can make up a topic too. Totally up to you. Okay, I'm just going to do, I'm going to make content promoting, or we'll just make a faceless account with like motivational quotes. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to make some content for a new account about motivation. Let me see if you have a topic. Okay, I'm going to keep going and you stop me when you're ready. So this is a new account about motivation. The audience is women age 25 to 45 who want to feel inspired to achieve their goals. I don't know. I want to post famous quotes on screen and then talk about how these can motivate you in your day-to-day life. The quotes will be on black background, white text, I'll be using Canva's Bulk Create tool. Can you first list the quotes for me here? I need 30, one per day. Okay, let's see. Okay, these are cute. The most difficult thing is the decision to act. These are great. Okay, once you build the Canva Bulk Create tool, let me know and I can help set up the. Okay, let's see this list as a copy as a Excel file. I usually say a CSV file, but a CSV file will look funky if there's commas in the text. So I'm asking for an Excel file so I can upload directly to Canva. Okay, while that's going, I'm going to open up Canva. And I'm going to look at social media. And I'm looking for Instagram post. And obviously there's a lot more like designing that goes into this, but I'm just going kind of quickly so that you could see how fast we can go. So like, here's an example. I like this. Okay, so the quote will go here and the author will go here. Let me go back to Canva to make sure that it sets it up like that. Let's see what it did. Day, quote, author. Oh, perfect. It already knew what I was thinking. It read my mind. Okay, so here's 30 of these. I'm going to download the file and then head over to Canva. On the left-hand side is the Bulk Create button. I'm going to upload that Excel sheet that it just gave me. So I'm going to my downloads. Okay. And because it already organized it by day, quote, author, it's going to be super easy for me to add it here. So I'm not going to change anything here. I'm just going to say continue. And now I can start connecting. So this is the quote. This is the author. Oh, connect data, author, continue. And I'm not making any big changes here, so I'm happy to make all 30. But if you've got a lot of like moving parts or you want to make sure the image is centered correctly, you'll want to just do the first 3 just so you can see what that's going to look like. I'm ready to go with all 30, so I'm going to say create all 30. And it's ready, so I'm going to head over. Okay, so there's all 30. Some of them, I mean, I would like spot check some of these, like this one. They look okay. But like here, maybe you could move it to the middle here. I can and I will, watch me. I feel like these quotes always do really well on the internet. Okay, there. Okay, let's say we love them. I'm going to just type these in, motivational quotes. Okay. And then I'm going to grab this URL, copy, go back to my chat here. And I'm going to say, okay, here are the finished designs. Before we make a bulk session, can you show me what the captions will look like? Make sure to add a CTA to follow for more. Okay. Oh my gosh, if I pull this off before 11:30, that'll be nuts. Okay, so it looks like the quote will be, she believed she could, so she did. That little voice that says you can't, it's lying. Every big thing you accomplished started with a decision to believe in yourself. Da, da, da. Follow me for more daily tips. Okay, so it's going to do all 30. And here's our chance to edit, add more, make sure we like it. Let's let it keep going. The woman who follows the crowd will usually go no further than the crowd. Albert Einstein. Oh, interesting. Okay. Almost done. Stop waiting for Friday for summer for someone to fall in love with you. Happiness is achieved when you stop waiting for it. Oh, cute. Okay. I love these. Can you create a bulk session to post to the digital with Angie Instagram account? Okay. So remember, because I have my Social by Greenwood apps connected already to Claude, they're talking to each other. So I pulled all the designs from Canva. Now I'm going to post them over to Greenwood Social so that they're ready to post. So let me grab the info and export all 30 designs. Okay. And exporting the pages. You know what's kind of crazy now that these, like, the speed at which we could go now is kind of nuts. Like, I'm trying to beat the clock at 11:30 here. We'll see how fast it can go. Okay. Any questions so far, Rue? Let me know in the chat. It's just me and you, but no pressure. You could just hang out and watch. This is crazy too because I'm only limiting it to 30. Like, you could very easily go past 30, which is kind of nuts. Okay, so it got all 30 images. Now it's creating the bulk session with all 30 posts. I'm fighting the urge to check my phone. I feel like anytime I'm waiting for the AI to finish up, I'm like, Is Claude similar to Chat and Gemini? Yes, Claude is similar. Yeah, the Gemini and ChatGPT are Claude's competitors. I prefer Claude because I feel like they're how do I say? They're a little more focused on achieving a goal, whereas ChatGPT, I feel like their goal is to keep you talking. Like, I don't know if you've experienced this, like with ChatGPT, I'll go on these, like, I used to tell it like my ideas and it would be like, yeah, that's great. Da, da, da. And then when we were ready to execute, it would be like, oh, that actually doesn't exist, or that's actually not available yet, or things like that. And it would drive me nuts. Like, why did we spend so much time talking about it if it's not even something we can do? Yeah, it never stops, and it just like keeps walking you down this whole track of like I don't know. I feel like if it was my friend, it would be the friend that says yes to everything and has no opinions. Claude, I feel like, is like a true friend who's going to be like, this idea is not going to work because XYZ, or this idea would work better if blah, blah, blah. So, yeah. Okay. Now creating the bulk session with all 30 posts. Okay. So once this tells us it's ready, we'll head over to the bulk session to take a look at it. And then I'll come back to show you really quick how to make these into carousels too, because I tested that out last night and I was very, very impressed. Oh, I'm also fighting the urge to just start a new tab and go build that out, but let's do one thing at a time. So if you are watching this replay, what we're doing right now is we had Claude make 30 text on screen posts for us. We went to Canva and put that text on an image. We came back to Claude, asked Claude to export all of those images and then write captions for them. Once the captions were written, now we've asked it to go and schedule them using Greenwood Social. So that's what it's working on right now. I'm making a bulk session. You could tell it to just post it right now, which we can try. I'll get it to do it in a second. But the reason I like to send it over to a bulk session is like in case you wanted to make final edits, add additional images, things like that. So there's always a checkpoint before something gets posted where a human could interact and say like, hold on, this is incorrect. Or we want to add more to it before it ships out. So almost there. And I'll go and open Instagram so we can take a look at the page once it's uploaded. So this is my test account. You can see I've been testing all sorts of random things, but we'll come back here and see it live once it's done. Is this it? No, it's still working on it. Okay. Let's see. Rue, have you been able to grab the tutorial for this yet? Have you seen it? I'm going to mention there's a prompt inside of the tutorial that kind of manages all of this for you in terms of like it knows what character limits for each account are. It can tell you like best practices for each kind of platform. So like, I don't know, I used to want to test things very rigorously. So I'd be like, let's post every 15 minutes. And so it'll tell you right away, like, that's a quick way to get banned or whatever. So the course comes with a prompt that helps you make sure that the content it's creating is like within the boundaries of each platform. Oh, this is taking forever. Oh, I'm in the wrong account. That's why. Here we go. Okay, so it's working on it. It's at 20 items so far. We've got 10 to go. Okay. Inside of the Greenwood Social, you'll see this is the bulk session. Once you open it, you can edit the name. So if you have to come back to it later, or you're sharing this work with a client, like you're the social media manager for someone else, you can rename it so that it's easy for them to come look at it and approve it before it gets shipped out. Okay, almost there. And if you're watching the replay, some changes that we've had to our app as well. We have the organizations tab, which lets you do what I just said, like share with another team member. So if you have a client that needs to approve everything before it gets shipped, you could do that. It can also, we also added a couple more platforms. So right now we can post to TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, YouTube, Blue Sky. Oh, there's one more. One more that I forgot. And we have archiving for TikTok and Instagram. So if you wanted to, like this is my, what is this one? My Instagram, this is my TikTok account. So if you ever wanted to download all your TikTok videos without the watermark, or if you get banned for some reason, or your account gets banned and you need to take all your content, move it to a new account, you can come check it out here. So all you have to do that is connect your account. We'll also download your latest video, so you can download them all and then we can upload them somewhere else or put them in a drive, wherever you want to keep them. Okay. Almost done, last batch. Let's see where it's at. Oh, it's still at 20. Okay. I think the last 10 are giving it problems, but let's see. Oh, I'm trying to beat the clock. Okay. Okay. I think I'm just going to go for it. While this is working, I'm going to show you how to do the same thing, but with carousels. So let's do a new tab on the right. I'm going to go back to Claude and I'm going to say, okay, I want to make 30 carousels, 2 pages each for Instagram. I want the first page to have a famous quote, or let's do, yeah, a famous quote about motivation for women. Okay. The next page should be a tip to apply the advice from the quote. I'll be making these inside of Canva, so can you arrange both text pieces inside of a table for the Bulk Create tool. Okay, let's see. Oh, all right, it's done. Cool. Let's go see. I just switched over back to the original conversation. It's saying our bulk session is done. So I'm in Greenwood Social. I'm going to refresh my page. And the session should pop up here with 30 items. Excellent. Okay. So the title says day one, she believes so she could. Here's the caption, and then here's the image. Let's see. If I scroll to the right, these are all set to go out one per day at 10 a.m. I like that. I'm happy with that. I'm going to select all of them to force post. This bypasses any character limit or actually, I don't think we need that because the character limit is within the bounds and the image should be in bounds. Let's see. We're missing an image here. 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. I'm going to ask it questions about it. Okay. We're missing images. What was it? 26 to 30. Can you update the table and then post the first one right now? Okay. Let's go back to the other one, or let's wait for it. Okay. Something I need to explain here is that because these two are talking to each other, all I have to do is give it the URL, give Claude the URL for the bulk session, and it can do things over there. So remember, I haven't downloaded anything from Canva. Claude has been exporting it. I just finished exporting it. It had an error, so I brought it back and told it fix this error. Now it updated it, so it should have all of them. If I head back and refresh, we should see images down here. Oh, nope, still no. Refresh. Maybe it's not done. Oh, there they are. Boop, 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 boop. Wow, awesome. Okay. And then all done. Here's the rundown, 26 to 30 updated, day one posted now to Digital with Angie. Okay, so we can review the session again. Let me go check if this is posted. So here's Digital with Angelica. If I refresh, not yet. I think I'm rushing it. I don't see it yet. Let's schedule another one for 11:30 a.m. PST today, March 6th. Okay. And then in here, I can just select all of these, even though, like, yeah, if I wanted to make any changes, these are all ready to go. Select all of them and then schedule the post. Once these are scheduled to post, we'll be able to see them in our dashboard. You can make edits in the dashboard. You can delete the ones that you don't want to post in there. But I'll show you those in a second. And then while this is going, I'm rushing again. I just wanted to beat the 11:30. I think I did it though. Yeah, we did it. Okay, so here's the scheduled ones for Instagram. So these will go out for the next couple of days. Let's see, all the way to April 1st. No, we're still going. All the way to April 1st. Wait, where am I? No, these are till September. Day 30 will be April 5th. So all of this content is already scheduled to post on this account. So let me refresh and see what happened here. Oh, there it is. The question isn't who's going to let me, it's who's going to stop me. Wow. Okay, awesome. Let's finish the carousels and then let me know if there's any questions so far. Okay, so it made the carousels. Here's the quote. She remembered who she was and the game changed. And then here's the other piece. How do I can't see the whole thing. Okay, so quote and then tip. Awesome. I'm going to download it. I'm going to go back to Canva here and add another page. So let's duplicate this one. Yeah, I like it. This setting. Okay. And then I'm going to delete this. And then this is where the tip is going to go. So I'm going to go back to the original Bulk Create and upload the new doc, which is the carousel one. Okay, so in the first page, the quote will go there. We don't have an author anymore. Do we have an author on this sheet? Let's see. No, it didn't separate it. Okay, so we'll just leave it like that. I'm going to close this one. We'll just delete this guy. Okay, so we have the quote, and then on the second slide, we'll want to attach the tip. Okay, so this one, instead of quote, it's the tip. Quote, tip. Okay, continue. And let's just do the first three to take a look at what that'll look like. Okay, view the design. And if I go to this one, so it should match up. 1 and 2 is a carousel, 3 and 4 is a carousel, 5 and 6 are a carousel. Think like a queen. A queen is not afraid to fail. Reframe your last failure as data. Write the lesson it taught you, and one way you'll apply it going forward. Cool. I like it. Okay. I want to make all of them, so I'm going to actually delete this file. And then I'm going to go back to this one and just have it make all of them. Okay, and it's ready. This is insane how fast it is. Okay, she remembered who she was and the game changed. Okay, and now we're doing 1, 2, 3, 4. So these two are a carousel, these two are a carousel. Okay, so I'm going to rename this one motivational carousels. Okay, I'm going to grab that link, go back to Claude and say, okay, they're done. Page 1 and page 2 are one carousel. 3 and 4 are one carousel, and so on. Can you create a bulk session with each carousel inside of Greenwood Social? Okay, let's see. This is what it feels kind of crazy for me to do this because it used to take me so long to get all of this work done. Okay. Okay. It's working. Oh, it's asking me which org I'm sending these to. Let's see. Digital with Angie, and add a title and caption, please, for all. Okay. Oh, I'm going to stop it and send it. Okay. Rue, has this tutorial been helpful at all? Just checking to make sure I'm on the right track. Okay, now it's going to queue all the carousels into the bulk session with titles and captions. Okay, awesome. Good. I'm glad. Okay, it's working on it still. Oh, here's the other one that didn't post earlier. The question isn't who is she going to. Oh, these are the posts. I want to see the carousel one. Oh, we haven't posted carousel ones. Duh. Okay, we're still working on that. Okay, I'm going to call it and say yes, that I got all 30 days and 30 minutes I'm actually doing extra work at this point in doing the captions, but my goal is always 30 minutes to make 30 days of content. It's even easier when like the client gives you a lot more direction. I find it harder to work when clients are like, you free for all. And then I'm like, oh, because there's more opportunities to like make changes. So I prefer it when the creator is like, here's exactly what I want. And then I could just build it out really quick. Okay, here's what's created. Each post has a unique title, a caption with a hook to swipe, and then 5 relevant hashtags. Okay, so we can open the session. And let's see. There's the title, the caption. I asked it for titles because if you send these to if you send these over to TikTok, you'll need a title. Okay, I see we're missing the images. Images aren't there yet. For carousel 1, you'll need page 1 and page 2. For carousel 2, you'll need page 3 and 4, and so on. You export from Canva and send it to Greenwood Social in this same bulk session. Okay. Ooh. Let me find the carousel designs in Canva and grab. Oh, I never gave it the link, or did I? These are the carousels. Copy. Motivational carousels, that one. Canva. I'm going to say, yeah, this one, motivation quotes carousels. This is crazy how it went and grabbed it all. This is cool. I'm going to close this guy for now. I don't want to open it in Canva. I just want it. I can see motivated with 60. That's your 30 guys. Let me grab the session post IDs and test the first export simultaneously. Oh, it's like having a little assistant. Okay. This video, yeah, I'm going to edit and put it in the course as an update. Okay. And return separate URLs per page. Let me export all 60 pages at once and to get all the URLs in one shot. Awesome. Are in. Now I'll update 30 posts with their paired images in one batch. That's not me talking, that's Claude, which is crazy because, yeah, it would be work that I would be doing. Okay. I wonder if it made a new session or the same one. I'm going to guess the same one. I don't want to refresh it. I don't want to mess it up. Let's see what happens. I'm watching in between feeding my daughter. Oh, congratulations. New baby. Okay, I'm interested in POD Canva and selling on TikTok. So this is fascinating. Oh, that's the one I did yesterday. Right now, I'm actually working on the same setup, like connecting all of the applications through Claude. So the thing that I showed yesterday, it's yeah, within the week it's going to be old, which is nuts because yeah, the new version will be the same way like how I pulled up all of these images right now. It would be the same thing, like pull up all of my designs, put them on a sweatshirt, send them over to TikTok shop. Now make social media posts about them. Like it's going to be the same process, but super, super fast. But yeah, stay in the group because you guys all know about it first. Okay, still working on this one. Okay. Almost there. How did I learn all this stuff? Just playing around, honestly. I've been a stay-at-home mom for the last it's going to be 9 years this year. And I'm a project manager by trade. And so I like taking big projects and breaking them up into little pieces. So, yeah, owning a print on demand shop. I had a print on demand shop in 2017 through 2021. And yeah, all of this stuff would have made that job so much faster. Like, that's kind of my jam is like, taking a big project, finding out all the little pieces, and then making those pieces go faster. But my husband is a software developer, so we're always looking at tools together. Most of the tools that we have, he's built because I've been like, I don't want to click on that anymore. So he'll build me a tool for it. Um, anyway, for the Printify stuff, for the print on demand stuff, that's the tool we're building right now is the MCP for Printify so that, yeah, we can connect all of them together. But self-taught, I guess, is my answer. Okay, still working on it. Oh, thank you. Yeah. It is pretty cool. I'm pretty proud. Oh, then you're a real artist. Yes. Okay. So most of the tools that I have my kids are all like they've done all sorts of art since they were little. So like ceramics, painting, drawing, all this stuff. And so it's also kind of nice to have these tools available for them to be able to make their art or like, yeah, monetize their artwork early or like keep encouraging them to keep making art so that all these other parts are easier to take care of, you know? Yeah. Yeah, so my kids have been playing with Etsy and Printify. They've been playing with those for a while, which is kind of fun. It's fun to see them find solutions that I wouldn't have found otherwise. Or like, you know, it kind of feels like the MySpace days. I don't know if I'm giving away my age, but like when MySpace first came out and people were customizing their MySpace page, that's how I feel like watching my kids work with code. Like they're just moving things around until something fits well. Okay. It looks like this is a big project, so it's taking it a minute. Okay. In the replay, there'll be a lot of waiting time too. So if you're watching the replay, thanks for being patient and hanging out. I could edit out all the waiting, but I want it to seem realistic, I guess. But leave me a comment below if you prefer to watch this chopped up so that it flows a little bit faster. But I expect that the same waiting time that I'm having, you're going to have too. Although I never am upset about waiting because the work is kind of nuts that it's able to do. Okay. Let's see where it's at. $11.36, 11. Is it this one? 47. Oh, I think it's done. Oh, it's still adding the images. Oh, it's still working. Look at it. Okay, and you can tell it's a carousel because there's multiple numbers on there. Inside of here, you could still add more media. So like if you had a video you wanted to add, you can add a video. You can also reorganize these in here. I'm not going to do any of that because these are already set. But yeah, look, it's already pushing through. If you're sending things to Instagram and you're not sure about the image size or anything like that, I would always select force post. That's going to give us permission to resize your image or truncate your text so that it does post for you. But because we made these inside of Canva, I know for sure that the sizing is correct because we selected Instagram posting right off the bat. So the force post is on this end, and the force post is there just for Instagram. Instagram's the only one that's like kind of picky, and we want your permission before we make any changes to your image, like between PNG or JPEG or the sizing of your image. We also resize your image for you. Okay. I'm going to wait for it to be done. I remember MySpace. My daughter's too young to do it, but I just wanted to make things for her all the time. Yeah, my first print on demand shop was because I had a baby and I thought that all of the onesies looked dumb and I wanted cooler onesies. And so I was like, Printify had just came out. Like Printify and Printful were still competing for the market, and like Shopify had just come out. So yeah, I was like a kid in a candy store playing with all these new tools. But imagine now, like now my business is automation and making the process smoother. But yeah, I don't see, like, I would definitely let my kids do this as a summer project. Over winter break, they were working on automating a YouTube channel. So they automated like a lo-fi channel, which is kind of cool. Let me export fresh and then straighten. Okay. Yeah, it's taking a minute because it has to export them again. Almost there. Well, if we manage to finish right at 12 or 12 o'clock my time, that'll be 60 days of posts in an hour. So I'm still down to 1 post per minute, which is kind of cool. I'm not mad about that at all. Yeah. I know it's hard because when my kids were born, I wanted to be very anti-screens, but that's impossible being like having my partner and then having a SaaS business. Like we build software for business. So it makes it hard to tell the kids not to be on a screen when we're like, that's our tool for work is a screen. We do a lot of non-screen time too. So just putting that out there. Okay, almost done. Okay, let me refresh just to see where these are at. Oh, yes, they're all in there. Oh, I think it's done. Okay, it's finishing updating it. Yeah, look at this. Awesome. Okay, I'm just going to wait for it to tell me it's done. And then we can head over and post them. We can talk to Claude about reschedule. So these are all scheduled to go out right now. Actually, this is a good example because these are all scheduled to go out right now, which I don't recommend. Okay, it's like stuck. That's okay. Let's head over here. Okay, so these are all scheduled to go out at the same time. I don't want them to go out at the same time, so I'm going to select them and then go to cadence. Under cadence, you can tell it like how frequently you want it to post. I'm going to just say 1 a day at 12 p.m. every day, and then accept. And then these are going to my digital with Angie. So I'm going to select that account. So whatever accounts you want these to go to, that's what I would select. I'm going to apply to selected. And then now that they're all set and ready to go, let me just make sure the calendar is correct. Okay, so 4/4, 4/3, 4/2, 4/1. Yeah. So we have content all the way through beginning of April. That's a whole month of content. And it's going to be carousels, 2 at a time. This one, I'm going to change the time for it to post right now. So I'm going to post at 11:51. It's already 11:52 my time, but I'm going to do it 1 minute behind so that it posts exactly as soon as it's scheduled. So then, okay, all of these are set to 1 a day at 12 o'clock. They're all already selected. So all I have to do is schedule the post. And it's asking me again, all of these ready to go. I'm going to say yes. Because I set that first one to post 2 minutes ago, it'll post it right away. And then we can go and check it out inside of our Instagram account. And that will be 60 posts in 60 minutes. That's crazy. Also, you saw there was so much waiting time. Like in that waiting time, I don't know, I was going to go change the laundry. Okay. Who said that's so efficient? Time saving is paramount these days. This is insane. Yeah. Okay. So all of them are scheduled. Let's go see if that carousel one is in there. I'm going to refresh. Oh, not there yet. I'm too impatient. Give it a minute. Did it not post it? Let's see. I'm being impatient. Give it a minute. Okay. Let's refresh this guy. Yeah, so it's still there. It's still waiting. 11:51:57. Why hasn't it posted yet? Three, 6. Oh, am I being impatient? Give me a second. I think I'm being impatient. I'm going to just wait for a minute because if it fails, so like if there's something wrong with the post and it's not able to post, it'll end up here in the failed post. Or if you delete it, it'll end up in the failed post. What you could do with failed posts is open up and make a recovery session. So it'll look the same as a bulk session. So now we're just recovering all those posts and then reposting them. Oh, these are all in the recovery or... No, what is this? Let me refresh this. Did I find a bug? No. Let's go back to the dashboard. There's this one. Let me refresh. I think I found a bug because I'm going too fast. Let me edit that one and see if it'll post it now. Okay. Edit. Force post. Is that why? Okay. Update. So it should post now. Okay, I think I found a bug, but I'll be back to fix it. Okay, I think I'll come back when that's fixed. But otherwise, how was that? 30 posts. We did 30 single image posts. I think I messed it up because of the carousels. I was going too fast. But once I get that fixed, I'll come back and update it. Okay, cool, Ruth. Thank you for coming and hanging out. I'm going to edit this video a little bit. I'll put the transcript and then some timestamps under it. But yeah, if you have any questions, if you're watching the replay, you have any questions, put them in the comments, send me a DM. If you're working on this project and you want just somebody to look at it and hang out with you while you work on it, I'm happy to do that too. But I will see you guys next time. Okay, thanks, Rue. I'll see ya. Bye.